Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm going to talk to you right now about lot subordinations or just subordinating in general. Listen, look, you're out there wholesaling, okay, or you're doing some fix and flips, and you're talking to sellers, right? And you've had similar scenarios to this. Let's say the house is worth 200,000 bucks. The seller's house is worth 200 grand, right? Well, to make and it needs 40 grand of the work. Okay, it needs new roof, windows, furnace shot, green bathtub, pink sink, all that crap, right? So you get, lot needs some rehab. Well, you got a scenario like this where the seller, they want to sell the home, they're motivated, but they need 120 for the home, 120 something. They need 120, right? So you as a rehab are going to need to buy for 100, right? Put 40 into it. You're at 70% roughly of 200,000. If the ARV is 200 grand. So you're 20 grand away on this deal, right? Well, you can walk, or you try and be a real quick, slick, rather, salesman and really push the guy, try and get him to sign. But what if he's just not going to budge? He just can't. He doesn't want whatever it is. Okay, you're 20 grand away. It's not that much, but I mean that's enough to make or break you, right? You can't make it work. So I'm gonna talk to you about this scenario is real. These scenarios happen all the time. Okay, and look, man, if all you have is a one size fits all mentality, well, gee, come on, seller, I wish you just take my discount offer. You're going to really struggle in this business, and probably you're going to fail. A lot of people fail in this business. Okay, a lot of people fail. It's hard. It's very difficult. I will not. I would disabuse you of any kind of worldview that says this is super easy. You can go out and make 40 grand a month easy. Okay, you're gonna face this scenario. What I just told you. So what do you do? I'm gonna tell you a scenario. A strategy rather that will help you make money. It's a win-win for you and the seller. You ready? Pen and paper. Listen to this. This is important. This is essentially a lot subordination. Okay, or a subordination essentially of the mortgage. This is what we're going to do. Okay, depending if the guy owns his house free and clear or not. This is what you're going to tell the seller. Listen, seller, I know you need 120 for your home. What about the only way I can give you 120 for your home is as follows. Essentially, the seller, okay, subordinates, it carries the note, if you will, on the home, and you, as a professional, get a contractor in there and who does the whole 40 grand of the work. Now, you're gonna have to get a good contractor now. This is not just any old Craigslist contractor. You want to make sure this guy's, licensed, insured, bond, all that stuff. Okay. Get lien waivers for all the stuff he does. Okay. And you could even set it up through long-term, escrow, a title company for draws and that kind of thing when things are done. Essentially, what you're going to do is you find a contractor and say, listen, you do this work, and what we're doing is we're going to sell the home, top market, we'll sell the home, and once the house sells, you get paid. Okay, and you can add an extra 10%, 20%, whatever, onto your fee, so that's worth your time. Okay, good contractors, especially those who are licensed bond, they got some cash, they could do this. Okay, again, not any old Craigslist dude who's got no money, typical trades guy, you know 40 grand in back child support, and trust me, get that guy away from that project. Okay, you don't want them 40 grand with the back child support. Okay, drug addict. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a professional. Okay, so here's what happens. Okay, you the rehabber, the seller says, okay, let's do this. Okay, I want the full 120, netting full 120. What you're gonna do is you're gonna then have your contractor go in there and spend 40 grand on the rehab. Okay, and he'll basically put a lien against the property for 40 grand, a note, if you will. Um, and then you're going to put it on the market. It's going to sell for 200,000 bucks. Okay, when you sell the house for $200,000, depending on the loan, that kind of thing, potentially you can have what's called, I mean, your real estate commission is 6%, right? And then you're going to have some closing costs, maybe 1%. So you're looking at 8% right there. But here's the deal: if you, depending on the seller's, I'm sorry, the buyer, who your buyer is, if you sell a $200,000 home, chances are, not all the time, chances are they are going to have an FHA back loan. Okay. And they're going to be, no money, whatever, typical sharing. And so they're going to need help in their closing costs. They're going to ask the seller to participate in the buyer's closing costs, which can be up to 2.5%. Do the math. So if you're selling a $200,000 home, my point is, it's going to potentially going to cost you 10% to sell the house. Does that make sense? What I'm saying to you? 6% commission. Your sellers. I'm sorry. Yeah, sellers paying for buyers' closing costs, so forth. Okay. So $200,000, 20 grand off the bat. So 20 grand off the bat to sell the home, 40 grand to pay off the contractor. You have what? What's that? 140 left, right? Boom. Out of that 140, you get your seller 120. Boom, and you just made $20,000. Wow. You see that? Wow. Out of thin air. Not thin air. You're going to manage a project, that kind of thing. But you see the kind of strategies that you can utilize to turn lemons into lemonade? You're 20 grand away. You want to give this guy his money? This is how you gave it to him, right there. You see what I'm saying? You owe it to yourself to think outside the box. If you think this is complex, it's not. It's not. Watch the video a bunch of times. You know, it's not hard to do, but you owe it to yourself. Look, you can't beat your head against the wall trying one way, you know, in wholesaling. Just got to make sure they're selling at a discount. Just got to sell at a discount. Great, cute. That's wonderful. But what if they can't? What if they won't? Then what do? You be creative. Think outside the box. Listen, if you have any questions, you want some help on this, write down here my number, call me up. Let's do a walk you through it step by step, set up down here a strategy session. Tell me your goals. I'll help you out. I answer my phone. All right. You can do this. You owe it to yourself. Be creative. Do not settle for a one size fits all. You're gonna lose. You don't got time for that. Try to make some money around here. All right, give me a call. God bless. You can do this. Talk to you soon.